What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's had a nice, relaxing Shabbat today. I did. I'm doing real good. Well rested. Had some praising, to the Most High going on, and it's been a good day. Uh, this is for the brother Captain PY2. I think this is the story that you was referring to in the comment section. I found it. I told you I'll look into it. So shout out to you for alerting me to this story. Um, Actually, it appears here it says high school cheerleader cleared of murdering her baby to maintain perfect life. Okay, seems to me it's somewhat of a Casey Anthony story. I think Anthony actually got off, even better than this reprobate right here, sub. So, but to get into the story, it says a woman who gave birth as a teenager and buried her newborn child in a garden has been acquitted of murder. Brooke Skylar Richardson was found not guilty on charges of aggravated murder, involuntary manslaughter, and child endangerment by a jury on Thursday. She was convicted of abuse of a corpse. The 20-year-old has always maintained that the child was stillborn. She broke down, excuse me, people. She broke down in court as the not guilty verdict were read. The former cheerleader gave birth at home alone 33 weeks into her pregnancy. Okay, right there. If what she says is true, what was wrong with going to the hospital? You understand why didn't she go to the hospital for medical attention, or even report the baby? I believe that bitch is guilty. I am serious. I believe that she's guilty. See? But to continue, she was later accused of deliberately killing her child to maintain her perfect life within a prominent family from Carlisle, Ohio. She was determined to maintain that perfect life at all costs, argued Julie Kraft, the assistant prosecutor. Brooke chose her own perfect life over the life of her daughter. I believe that. Because I'm saying this, like I said, if there was a problem with the birth and stillborn, she would have reported that. She would have went to the hospital, you understand, and what have you. Now the fact that this was a clear case to me of murder. She murdered her newborn baby and she buried the evidence, and she tried to keep it hidden. Just based off those things right there, to me, she proved her being guilty. You see. So you see, this is the reason why. I mean, all this evidence right here, and they cleared her of any wrongdoing. Acquitted. Okay? But I know another brother that was actually acquitted that they had no proof of doing. You understand? And of course, we know who that is. The infamous O.J. Simpson. You see, Mark Furman, a low-life piece of shit racist, actually planted evidence of blood inside OJ's Bronco. Okay? We know that. That is all facts right there. He never did one day. No day, not one day for tampering with evidence or perjuring himself in court or any damn thing. But yet and still, O.J. Simpson has been hounded and dogged as being guilty ever since. The brother Johnny Cochran himself, the glove does not fit, you must acquit. You see? But yet and still, to this day, O.J. Simpson is being hounded, even did time, you understand, in prison for memorabilia that was stolen from him, taken from him, that he went back to get himself. And they locked him away, I think it was, how many years? 10 years or something like that? Something like 7 to 10 years or something like that. But basically the reason why they did it is simply because they got mad because he got off on the first trial. That's the reason why they done it. See, these these are reprobate ass people, you understand? And as we go along, we always hear about white privilege. But that white privilege is a shortcut to hell for them. Because the Most High says the guilty shall not go on unpunished. You see? So they can held themselves up and do all this wrong here on this side. You understand? And their courts can actually waive them by as being innocent. But when it's all said and done, they ass going to hell. Now this is all scriptural right here. Look it up for yourselves if you don't trust me, my word. This is scriptural. See? So this bitch know what she did. She know what she did. It was wrong. But let's continue. It gets a little thicker than that. The schoolgirl had hidden her pregnancy from her parents and buried her child's body in her family's garden in Carlisle, Ohio. The case came to light when the teenager confided in her doctors about the birth, and one tipped off police, according to the Daily Beast. Okay. It has divided Carlisle, a town with a population of 5,000 people, where some have supported the teenager, and others have accused her of murdering the infant. During the 8-day trial, Richardson's lawyer said their client suffered from an eating disorder and argued that this had affected the child's development. More excuses. You see, the 20-year-old will be sentenced on Friday for her abuse of a corpse conviction. The charges carries a maximum sentence of 1 year in prison. Okay, now, let me show y'all what you got, actually. Check this out. Here go this trick right here. Look at this. Former high school cheerleader Skylar Richardson, 20, won't be seeing any prison bars for her role in burying her baby, Annabelle, after attending her high school prom. I hope that baby hunt your ass like that movie Doll, Annabelle. You understand what I mean? But this is what she gets, actually. High school cheerleader who buried her baby in backyard gets probation. Probation. That's right. It said instead she'll be getting 3 years probation in a case that started after a doctor notified authorities that the then 18-year-old did indeed have a secret baby in May of 2017. Lebanon, Ohio authorities found the body of the newborn buried in Skylar's parents' backyard. Skylar claimed that the baby was born dead and that she buried the baby so that the parents wouldn't know about her. Prosecutors believe that Skylar had intentionally killed her baby based on police interview. But Skylar's defense lawyer believed that her confession was unfairly coerced. Since Skylar was a first-time offender, listen to this shit. She murdered the baby, but just first time. Just imagine getting probation. Oh, that's my first time killing somebody, so I should just get 3 years probation. This is a joke. She was let go with 3 years probation and was effectively acquitted of murder, child endangerment, and manslaughter. You see that? It's that simple. See, this is what they're saying about, this right here. See, this ain't, it's safe to say this sub right here ain't gonna make it into, the kingdom. And from what I understand in the scriptures, Esau, the seed of Esau, they can't repent. This is what I hear, Now, to go over here to address more so-called white privilege. Yeah, there she go right here. This prune face, Felicity Huffman. 2 weeks jail time sentence triggered claims of white privilege. Okay. Oh boy, her face looked like a cracked piece of porcelain, man. But I don't know if a lot of y'all are familiar with this situation with the the college, you know, situation. Let's get into the story. Actress Felicity Huffman has been accused of benefiting from white privilege after getting just 2 week jail sentence over paying to inflate her daughter's exam results. Yeah, it was a college scandal, you know. U.S. Councilman Hakeem Jeffries, chairman of the House Democratic Caucus, and Martina Navr Navratilova. No, Navratilova. The tennis player were among those who took to Twitter to suggest Miss Huffman had got off lightly given her background. There was also criticism of the minimum security prison she will be incarcerated in, which reportedly has the nickname Club Fed because of its cushy conditions. Ms. Huffman, best known for her starring role in the TV series Desperate Housewives, was one of the most famous names caught up in the college admission scandal. Well, she only gets like I said, 2 weeks, in jail. Prosecutors allege that the parents, often rich and white, broke the law by paying someone to ensure their child got into top colleges, sometimes by phony sports scholarships. Many of the cases are still going through the courts. Ms. Huffman pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit fraud. She expressed regret at paying $15,000 to inflate her daughter's SAT test scores, saying it was to her internal shame that she did not pull out of the scheme. Yeah, that you got caught. That's why you saying that. Well, 14 days, that's nothing for you. But to continue, she was sentenced to 14 days in prison and, as well as a fine of $30,000. Supervised release for a year and 250 hours of community service. Like many, Miss Jeffries and Ms. Navratilova, questioned the sentence by comparing it to Crystal Mason, an African American woman given a 5-year sentence for voting while on supervised release from prison. For just voting, you know what I mean? The supervisor, so she was on probation. But she voted and she got that shit overturned, revoked. And now she's finna do 5 years on that. See? Definitely unfair. Navratilova tweeted, "Is there anyone that can still argue there is no such thing as white privilege?" Like I said, shortcut to hell though. Yeah, they got all this so-called white, privilege. It's true. Miss Mason, who is fighting her conviction, also commented saying in a statement, "I don't wish this for anyone, but a sentence to 14 days for actual serious fraud just shows how unfair my sentence is." That's true. Miss Huffman will spend her 2 weeks in jail at Federal Correctional Institutions Dublin in California, one of 4 low-security prisons with an all-female population. This is a vacation for this prune-faced trick. Inmates are reportedly allowed up to $320 a month to spend at the prison commissary, which offers ice cream, instant cookies, and coffee and cookies. Whatever, man. Like I said, what was the point in even, bringing this shit, to the public's eye, if all she's going to get is slapped on the wrist with 14 days locked up? You understand? And she probably crying about having to do that. Who knows? See? But just remember what I said. The guilty, well, the Father said, the Most High says this, shall not go on unpunished. You know? So, in these mock, trials, as far as I'm concerned, this is the way the dice roll for these assholes. But they still got something to worry about in the hereafter. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation, like right here. These stories I just covered. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to always live your lives as though you are being watched, because you are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.